There's one criterion that anybody who wants to apply for the EB1A visa and is a scholar, a researcher, or a PhD candidate has to meet, and that is the authorship of scholarly article criterion. My name is Martin Wokwe, and in this video, I want to dissect the EB1A criteria for scholarly articles. If this is your first time here, please hit the subscribe button below to follow this channel for interesting content like this, especially if you're interested in the EB1A and EB2 visa categories. The authorship of scholarly article criteria, like I mentioned, is one criteria that has to be met if you're a scholar or if you're a researcher or a PhD candidate. Basically, what USCIS is looking for is evidence of authorship of scholarly articles in your field. So let's break this down. One is by showing that you have publications in professionally relevant journals, especially peer-reviewed journals. And then secondly, by showing that you have published conference presentations at nationally or internationally recognized conference. So for the first one, which is publications in peer-reviewed journal, you want to show very clearly that you have a publication that has your name as an author. And it doesn't matter if you're the first author or you're the only author, or if you're the second author or third author, as long as you can show that you have your name clearly written as an author in a publication, you're good to go. The next thing you have to show is that the article is scholarly in nature. They want to see philosophical discourse, they want to see literature research, they want to see bibliography, they want to see your citation, references. All of those that make up for a scholarly article has to be present. They also want to see that the article is peer-reviewed, right? So if you submit it to a journal that has zero peer review process, then that wouldn't count for this criterion. So you want to talk about the journal's peer review process. How long does it take them to review submissions? How many persons get to review submissions? What's the process like? All of these things will add to the credibility of your claim for this criterion. And then if you've presented at a conference, you want to make sure that the conference has a conference proceedings, meaning that all of the presentations at that conference has been published somewhere, most likely online, that can be independently verified by the visa officer or anybody who is reading or assessing your case. So to reiterate, you have to show that you have a scholarly article that has been published in a professional or major trade publication. You have to show that the place where it was published or the journal where it was published has a peer review process, and you want to also include the links to the publication so that the officer can also independently verify, outside of the information you have, make sure you're including a link to the journal and a link to the exact publication within the journal so the visa officer can independently verify the claim that you're making. So if you're interested in content like this, please make sure that you're following this YouTube channel and you share this video with anybody who you think will be interested in the EB1A or EB2 visa. I have other videos like this discussing and talking about other criteria which I think will be of interest to you. Please check them out.